Hello everyone, my name is Salim and welcome to the Mini Markets Breakdown Analysis for Monday the 6th of March 2023. We'll be breaking down the chart on show you the exact zones where price could close above for potential buys or close below for potential sells as well. So looking at the previous daily candle closing bullish forming daily support at 163.270. What we can see is the Thursday and Friday daily candle close small body candles, meaning price has just been consolidating on the 4-hour and the hourly time frame as well. So before breaking down the chart, we're just going to review the weekly time frame real quick. Now we can see is the previous weekly candle closed small body bullish candle, leaving this rejection wick to the upside. And that's absolutely fine because this wick, the way I see it, is the previous monthly candle top wick, which potentially that could become like a wick fill on the weekly time frame. So if the previous weekly low gets broken, there is a higher probability for price to retest this weekly resistance around 160.900, or even as far as this weekly support that was formed previously around 158.400. Because when you go on the monthly, this is a monthly support. So for price to pull back from a bottom wick on the monthly candle to then potentially break this high and continue bullish to retest this monthly resistance around 170 level. Obviously, these analyses are based on the higher time frame. It's always good to review what's the monthly and the weekly time frame is doing. Now, dropping down to the daily, as we can see, daily supports formed. On the 4-hour time frame, we have the most recent 4-hour support at 163.180. The most recent 4-hour resistance is at 163.520. Now dropping down to the hourly time frame, and what we can see is we can adjust our support to 163.120. We can adjust our resistance to 163.620. Dropping down to the 30-minute time frame. Actually, I would much rather adjust the resistance to 163, let's say 690, based on this hourly resistance on the left. That's also price breaking the previous daily high. For sells, we have this support around 163.090, and this is going to be our no trade zone, because when you go on the 4-hour time frame, this is a consolidation zone, and this is the previous daily low and the previous daily high, and that's a daily resistance that was formed on Thursday last week. So we're just going to identify this as a no trade zone. Now to look for potential buys, going back to the daily, and what we can see is we have this daily resistance at 164.150. Dropping down to the 4-hour time frame, we have a 4-hour resistance at 163.800. Dropping down to the hourly time frame, and we have this hourly resistance at 163.860. So potentially the first target, and I'm leaning more to sells rather than buys because of how the daily support was weak and how it closed below the previous daily resistance. So the first target could be 163.860, targeting this hourly resistance. The second target for buys could be 164, let's say 164.160, targeting this daily resistance. Now for sells, however, going back to the daily, and the targets that we've had previously has been respected. So we've had this 4-hour support at 163 flat, dropping down to the hourly time frame, and what we can see, we have this 4-hour support at 162.760, and then dropping down to the hourly time frame, we have this hourly support at 162.700. So the first target for sells could be 162.700, targeting this 1-hour support. And then the second target, we have this hourly support, and those targets, the hourly support is at 162.290, and those targets are the same targets that we've had on the analysis posted for Friday, because price have held the hourly support on the on Friday, so we just kept them the same.